Hello, everyone. It's me, Kindall, your traveling therapist, on location in Sanya, China. This is not a morning video. This is an afternoon video because I went on a culture tour this morning and happened to run into one of my colleagues that I just love, Lauren, and her beautiful daughter, Savannah. It was an amazing day today. So my video is a little later in the afternoon. And there's literally no sunshine out right now, but I still feel like sun, so I'm gonna keep my shades on. But no, so I have thoroughly enjoyed my time here in Sanya, my little solo bay vacay, for now. And so, like I've told you before, I do some sort of video every morning, i.e. afternoon, while I'm on vacation. Well, I have one more day left, so you'll get some knowledge from me tomorrow. But today has been, just a day, a little bit of a dreary day. But it's been a day filled with culture, and it's been a day filled with connection, and impromptu, meetings, serendipity, with people that I enjoy. And so I'll say phrase that is downloading in my consciousness today that I've actually been thinking about, that's honestly the impetus for this trip, like so many other things, is what does it look like to choose you? Choosing you. Choose yourself. Choose you. It's so loaded, right? It's so loaded. Choose you. What does that mean? What does that look like? What does it sound like? How does it feel? What is it not? But more so, what is it? And obviously I'm going to offer a personal perspective and then, throw out some reflection questions for you. If you like this format, message me when I upload my IG to my Instagram. I'm also going to add these videos to my YouTube channel, Aspire Counseling and Wellness Center on YouTube. I'm going to share them on my Facebook, same moniker. Because you just never know how people or where people get their inspiration. And so, choose you. What does that mean? So, go ahead. Come on.
So, you just order the Kindall, but right now the creamy class has been sold out. I recommend the French 75.
Okay.
This one as a complimentary.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Thank you. It's even better. See, that's what I'll be talking about, y'all. The Lord, you know what? I have gotten so many complimentary things since I have walked into this hotel. My hotel was upgraded for free to a poolside, beautiful suite. I mean, I showed y'all earlier. And then the drink that I ordered yesterday, that beautiful curry, y'all, that mug was good. They're out of the creamed, whatever it is. I don't speak French. And so they gave me something that's even better, and it's complimentary. Winning. So, okay, back to regular schedule programming. Choose you. It's hard. It's been hard for me, right? What does it look like to choose you? And in the choosing of you, at what point do you feel like you're giving up something else? Or, how have I conceptualized it, honestly? I've always been someone that has done for other people, fixer, helper. I really feel like people that are truly helping professionals, that is just ingrained into every, fiber of their being, honestly, and the things that they do. And sometimes that can be to their detriment, right? If they aren't able to identify barriers to their own success because they do for others, and if they struggle with implementing boundaries. So what I've learned over the years is that y'all hear this music? Listen, child, when I talk about disruptions of life, they are building a stage. There's a conference, an immunology conference going on, I think starting today or tomorrow. But they have this stage up playing this techno music, Lord. I know y'all hear that, right? So it's right over there. And so they're testing it out right now. Thank goodness it's not at night. I'm so sorry that this video is just going so sideways. But in the past, and sometimes in the future, choosing you is so important. Choosing myself is important. And it's been something that I've struggled with in several realms. Because in the action of choosing myself, you also have to relinquish something else. And for someone that has experienced relationship hurt like myself, some relationship trauma, as I'm sure everybody else has, at one point in my life, I felt it difficult to choose myself because I was afraid of losing people. It takes me a while, like I love people, right? But to open myself up to people can be challenging. So when I do, I'm like my mama. I love hard, and that can be romantic relationships, friendships, whatever. I love hard. I don't know how to do the halfway. That's just the way I am. It's all or nothing with me. You give what you got, and it can be difficult sometimes when you know that an individual or a situation or a career or a friend is no longer serving you, right? And I don't mean serving you in the way of using people, not at all, not a user. I mean are your needs being met? Are you being respected? Are your boundaries being respected? Are you growing in this situation with this relationship, this people, this friendship, this connection? Do they support you? Are they honest? If your basic needs, the things that are non-negotiable for you, are not being met, when do you begin to choose you? Ooh, child. What? Y'all hear that? And then they down here dancing, child. Girl, listen, okay? So this is personality 101. I can't, it's not sugarcoated, it's so real. When do you make the decision to choose you, and what does that look like? What I've learned is choosing me is oftentimes implementing a boundary, which can be difficult. Boundaries are a gift from God. Boundaries are not negative. Boundaries are an act of self-preservation. Boundaries are self-care in action. Boundaries are choosing you over and over and over again. Boundaries are a reclamation of, I'm going to do what's best for me, because when I do what's best for me, I can then put the best of myself out into the world, not the rest of myself. So choose you. Walk away, find a new job, have that conversation, say no. I said no. I ain't gonna go there. I was very proud of myself a few years ago, even just a few hours ago, for choosing myself. Choosing to honor myself, choosing not to. Ooh, child, y'all getting this concert and this knowledge. Ooh. How do you keep going when there are so many things outside of your control that's gonna pop up? This is literally one of those situations that I would normally be irritated by, but I'm not even gonna trip because I can't control it, right? But yeah, choose you. Think about the situation that you're in that you know you probably shouldn't be in. And when I say this, I don't necessarily just mean relationships, but that's the thing that comes to mind, right? Relationship, friendship, situationship. Y'all know my thing with educators is big. A career, a job. If you are no longer fulfilled by that thing, if you are no longer passionate about it, if you are jaded, cynical, burnt out, that doesn't necessarily mean that you need to switch careers, but you need to do some soul searching reassess your goals, do some realignment, work with a professional that can help you to really dig deep and find out what it is that you need in order to continue to show up as your best professional self, so that you can impart that wisdom, that knowledge, that care, that love to the kids that you serve and their families and the school community at large. But again, to choose you means that there's something that you just have to move on from. And I think oftentimes choosing you, again, is accompanied with letting go. If anybody who struggles with letting go, especially after you have invested time and energy and money, blood, sweat, tears in a thing, I don't want to let go and put too much into it. I get that. I truly understand it. You try to finagle how to choose you and still keep. But when you think about it, the very thing that you probably need to let go of is going to help you to continue to choose yourself over and over. Thank you. Oh, that's so pretty. Ooh, I like that even more. Yeah. So I'm going to ask you, what's an area in your life right now that you can benefit from choosing yourself? Be it self-care. I mean, that is why I came to Sonya. Although this weather has betrayed me, the sun has not been out like I needed it to be, but it's still great. Coming to this trip, reconnection, rejuvenation, refocus, choosing myself, spending time with myself, reconnecting with myself, loving on myself, digging deep so that I can, start 2021, oh geez, in a more holistically healthy fashion. That's the goal. I want to, practice what I preach. Also, choosing you is continually speaking to yourself in the positive manner that you need. I keep getting these memes about, how we speak to our plants. I'm a plant mom. So the love and the care that you give to the plants, the words that you give to the plants, the attention, give it to yourself and see how you thrive. The words that you share, with people that you love, say it to yourself and see how you begin to just your whole persona changes, your whole internal dialogue changes, your whole outlook changes. Yeah, it takes time, it takes practice. It seems weird at first, but it's worth it. Choose you. What does choosing you look like right now? I want you to write down, just do a brain dump. Choosing me looks like this. Walking away from this, saying no to this, saying yes to this, saying yes to hydration, saying yes to meditating 3 times a day, choosing me, saying it's yes to doing this certification course, choosing me is yes to working with a business coach, choosing me is yes to finding me a tax professional, a virtual assistant, choosing me is learning to delegate and trust people. What does choosing you look like? I'm so eager to hear what you have to say. Choosing you, taking 20 minutes out the day for yourself. Choosing you, waking up an extra 20 minutes so you can implement a morning routine. Choosing you, going to sleep 30 minutes earlier so you can get a better quality of sleep. Choosing you, saying no to that person that doesn't value you and value your time and only pops up. Choosing you, not going out of your way to make something happen for someone else that maybe wouldn't do the very same thing for you. Choosing you, praying more, choosing you, loving a toxic family member with a long-edged spoon, choosing you, forgiving someone. Forgiveness does not mean that you have to allow that person back into your life. Forgiveness means that you no longer hold on to that thing that eats away at you. It's for you to be able to have a release, and so you can live your life in a more healthy manner. Choosing you can be so many things. So I really want to hear, what is choosing you? What is it? What does it look like? What is it not? Non-examples are great examples too. That's that educator right there. And so for my educators, I want to speak specifically to you. I have like 30 seconds. What does choosing you look like career-wise? Message me, send me an email, let me know if you need my help. Message me on my website, aspirecounselingwell.com. Email me, contact@aspirecounselingwell. Message me on Instagram, aspire_counselingwell. Choose you. Y'all are amazing. Now it's quiet. I'm so sorry for all the disruptions, but I thank you for the engagement. And choose you and prioritize your mental health today. Bye.